Hello Forex trader and welcome to this daily Forex. What is it daily? It's live Forex trading 21st of December 2020. We have come to a day that I didn't think would come. We have a frustrating day ahead of us, so I have been through a very frustrating day, so yeah, I think the best thing to do right now, people have been asking me throughout the day, not necessarily freaking out, but it has been a day I have had to answer more questions than normally. So for me, I just want to come here to give you a round of relaxation. I also want to be here for you and take this together. So today we have brought with us some eaten donuts, as we are going to go through the market. So first of all, welcome everyone. My name is Amira. I am a Forex trader. I am a mentor for some of you guys. I'm very happy for Hardik to be here. He's one of my mentorship students. So if you have any questions, please ask. I will try to answer them as fast as I can. Also, if you are here to know more about trading, I'm happy to answer your questions. The other thing, my name is Abdul, Forex trader, economist, and mentor, and Forex trader for 7 years now. So I have been through some rough times before, as well as today. This today is interesting. It does come down in a book where I want to journal about this, have emotion control about this, and it has taught me a couple of things. One, have your stop loss. Two, if it comes back up, doesn't really care about it. Once it's broken, whatever. Now, let's see what happens. This was supposed to go up until Britain just kicked everything in the guts and said, "Hey, we got a new virus," and that freaked out everyone apparently. So gold down, dollar down, your oil down, stock market down, everything is down. Now, this is today. Comes down in history as what did you do? How did you react to this situation? Right? What was your reaction pattern? I think this might have just been a buy opportunity, by the way, because my bias is still higher. But now, this is the resistance that we have to break before I can even say it's a break to go to the higher side. What did you do? How did you handle this? Did you lose a lot of money? Did you FOMO? What did you do? Because we were supposed to be done, right? We were supposed to be over. So this should have been a low risk event for you and your trading account. Just have that in mind. Hi Pam, hi Hardik, hi Abbas, hello Gambler. Please share your view on pound. Gambler, what? Which one? Are we talking about euro pound, euro yen? That's not euro yen prices. That is it euro pound prices? That's euro pound prices. Okay, so that's a typo there. Bullish bananas, nowhere close break even, and bought aggressively. Okay. So we then have to handle this situation. Euro pound, cool. We can do that. I will be quick with you guys. Quick, straightforward. What are you? What are you expecting the market to do when it is in a range? That's where it is. I know some of you sees that as a bullish entry and then continues higher. We can go to weekly and say, That was a bullish entry. Now for the week. Now, is that something you should be doing? Or is that something that was just given to you for luck? I think it is given to you by luck. So if you bought down here, cool. Alright. But I don't like it. If you bought here, I don't like it. Because it is in a range and a box where everything can just go down, up, 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 down, a bit down, and then do something like that. So for you to be, what was it? You bought, you're gonna buy from 91.20. Okay, that is here. You have reached target for the week. You should be out. You should have taken profit. Well, that's that. The other thing is, can pound now rebounds? Yes, it can. It is volatile. Volatile? It's a volatile market, so it can just come back just as much as it went up, okay? Just have that in mind. But is it bullish? Yeah, maybe. Oh, we need to silence that one. Let's see. Quit. Disable notifications. Quit. Yeah. But apart from that, cool. You have kind of got your goal. Now, what would you do? I would put my trade to stop loss. Whoops, daisy. Stop loss to break even. And see what the market does. If it takes you out, cool. And if you don't want to go break even, you can just take a profit. Because this week's trade is over. It's from here to here. It is done. Cool. Boom. EU. Okay. Just touching base with euro yen. I still have my trade here and here, by the way. Just have in mind that's the only one I've left, I think. But as you saw in the Discord channel today, it was stop losses across the board. So you can imagine what kind of day I have had. And you can also see what kind of a mood I'm in. I basically hit stop loss on almost everything here on the yen to dollar pairs. So we're talking Aussie, Euro, Pound, Gold, Pound Yen, New Zealand, didn't trade USD CAD, Aussie Yen, CAD Yen, Euro Yen, Pound Yen, didn't trade Pound Yen, New Zealand Yen. So I have at least 10 to 12 stop losses today. Cool. Yeah, sad. Euro to 123. Yes, that's okay. I would also see 123.5, but okay. But since we went down here, you would maybe expect 123.13 instead. The other thing is, if it breaks above 122.23, that's kind of the bullish sign. So this is the first sell-off. That's really the good sell that you got. Now price is back up again. I don't know if you like that. I wouldn't like that as a seller. So if we break above higher than this one, we should be good to go higher. 136 on pound, I disagree. Or it can happen, but I disagree. I think that pound is in so much trouble at the moment that it can just fall tomorrow as well. Right now it's just a pullback to something. For euro, I don't know. I think we'll just have an inside day, and then maybe on Wednesday we might have something more concrete higher. So maybe tomorrow will be a bit more. We shall see. It will be bullish. It means stop loss. I got you all, my friends. Victor, Abby, Martin, Karina, group. What do you think about hypothesis? That is the bug bank. Big bank or bug bank? Trying to mess with us. Yes and no. I think gold more than all of them was a thing. So let me have a small lesson. You have to understand, and I preach this probably too much, and you might be bored of me right now, but where are we? Question mark. Take profit zone. That's where we are. This is expected. I didn't expect it. I knew it could happen, but I didn't want it to happen. So for me, it happens a bit 9 days too early. Now, the real bug, the real deal here comes in where you say, hey, it's still at support. Let's take it into a higher high. I would call that a false higher high before we fall again. Right? That is then the next plan for bulls. Are we then going to make a higher high? We're going up to here, up to 123.5 or whatever it was. Yeah, 123.5 before falling again. Yeah, possibly. That is the mess, because now we have just accumulated a lot of sellers because they have been waiting for this to sell. So the old question is, are we going to sell tomorrow? Well, that all depends if we're going to hold this price. So it's not really bearish yet. It fell a good whatever price that was. So from the top to the bottom, it has fallen 100 pips in one day, but it's a full retracement. So I wouldn't be too sure about that. What else can I say? So I think it's I think it's the opposite. I think it's not necessarily this move down that is a trick. This might be the trick. And this is expected because we are take profit, we are too bullish. So cool, whatever. Because our money was made here. All right, you still remember that trade? You haven't forgotten that trade? This is a trade we were supposed to take. That is where we got our money. Now it's just scalping and some small trades here and there and making sure we still catch it. But see how beautiful that is. I didn't take it, but that's that. But profit taking is a worry. Yes, it is heartache, but also it's unexpected because it's basically psychology. It's whenever they feel that their profit is in danger, as it was today. Okay? We have made a lot of money, so now that if we lost something today, it shouldn't be a great deal if you're trading. That's my message. If today was a bad trading day, this is coaching people. If today was a bad trading day, we have jobs to do, and you really need to join the mentorship course ASAP today. There is no questions. If you lost a lot of money today, you should be in that group because you really need it. Maybe that's a sales pitch. I'm sorry, I shouldn't show too much things, but that's my reality. So EUR to 123 is okay. I would say 120.5. GU to 136, I would disagree, but okay. But all depends of if we break above 120, this area here. So maybe tomorrow will show. I will chase it. But if we were on top of my game, this would have been the entry. But I wasn't in that game. I was in that entry, but I got stopped out. Alright, I thought that was going to be the low. It wasn't true. Okay. I will learn something for tomorrow. So if that doesn't make you feel like you need to give this video a like, I don't know what is going to make you give this a like. I just coached you for free. On the other hand, fundamentally, we are still the same. We haven't changed. Okay. As you can see on Australian dollar, we have hit a profit target on a Monday. Does anyone in this channel know what happens if we hit to take profit on a Monday? What is my strategy if it goes here on a Monday? Anyone? It's a counterattack. If the main trade is so fast, it goes to take profit on a Monday, it's going to go back to central. And then after central, I don't know what's going to happen. But then we already have sellers and bulls already having their trade plan done. That worries me. I hope then we're just going to resume, because fundamentally nothing has changed. Technical analysis outcome of the other technical analysis has changed. Yes, because now we can say, well, we have a lower low, we now have a lower high, we now have a potential reversal. Yes, that is changed, but fundamentally we're still going higher. So that and that, perfect. Euro didn't go down to take profit zone, but kicked me out. So this one still has that trade plan. But since we kicked off the S1, we might just be looking for R1. But still, I think we would still have the guts to go to 123 and a half. But this is how your trading comes in. Probably also your training. What are you built for? How have you set up your trading? How do you react to market that all of a sudden, through whatever happens, just fell? I want you to be robust in those situations. While your training count will hurt, and so I'm not saying you're not going to have losses, but I do say it shouldn't hurt you so much that you can't sleep tonight. If you can't sleep tonight, call me and I will have a chat with you. Because I'm here to make you a better trader. I'm here to make you understand what is going on. Is this a dangerous move, or is this the best move we can ever get? I guess a bit of both. If we go to look at gold, what is really happening here? On the weekly side, if you had nerves of steel, you bought this one. Maybe banks did that. Palm has his theory on that it's just a shaken, because what really happened? Okay, let's say what happened. I want answers to this. What happened? Happened yesterday. Oh, it's just take so long to write it. I'm sorry. I know it's happened, and what with H. Okay, what happened yesterday? Can somebody tell me what happened in America yesterday that would make someone send the price down to the buy zone? So Abba says we have 900 billion stimulus. Yeah. Cool. That is correct. Now, what do they want? They want a good price, don't they? So they can drive it up. So for them to get in here should have been their plan. They're already 220 points in profit or whatever, give or take, 18 now. So if they get into the market, oh, then you're really gonna see a rally here. But right now, it's just stuck. At the moment, it's just somewhere in between. All right. So how would you want to trade this next one? Do you want to see a break of 1890 and a pullback before buying? Probably. When we reached the take profit zone last week, we stalled. We waited. And when we started off last week, we started off on a Monday. And then it started rallying at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. Is this going to happen again this time around? I don't know. So if you want to be awake for that, cool. But that's just me telling you, everything is okay. The plan is still there. But we just have to wait now. Because we could have been aggressive all those other days. But now, we have to wait. Hi, Chin. No, Chan, sorry. Hin Chan. I maybe didn't say it correctly, but sorry. Chan. Victor here. Welcome. They initially is a gold sell. They know that the drive price is lower than buy at a good price. Yeah, cool. Cool. Abbas is bringing friends. I do like that. A break above 1900. Well, we had a break above 1900 today. I might have to want to see that again. So, Captain Clutch. Yes, you're a bit behind in the talk, but that's okay. So, for us, we are still having that, which is just a bump and some $100 down the drain or $1 million down the drain for some of us. And we just have to wait for that to go up. And I watched the oh, look at that. That's cool. Just straight up to take profit for the week and then down to buy it again, and then whip, where we go. Add something. Wow, look at that. That's 2 trades in one day then. That's buyers coming in, and that is sellers coming in, and that is buyers coming in. And believe it or not, it is still bullish. And that's what I'm going to say about that, because I think it's going to go higher. But people didn't like my silver trade, my silver explanation on my YouTube channel, my YouTube video on Saturday. So I'm going to leave it. People left. People binged. Oh wow. So I have a new friend in Victor then. Hi Boz. Hey Mohammed. Can you please take a look at the US 100? I will take a look at the US 100. I will just go through pound yen with you guys. So what was the plan yesterday? They said that we should buy here and stop loss here. That could have been the plan, but it didn't work out. All right. Also, it has been stalling, hasn't not really been a new higher high. So yeah, that's that. Cool. And it's still not tradable. It's still just a range thing. So we can come back tomorrow and see if something new has happened to pound yen. Sometimes it's just a relief that you don't need to trade anything. You just don't look at it. Okay, so I don't know. This one hasn't fallen much. This is very little. So, where's your guns? 2% down. Okay. I would say 5% down would have been a good deal. So I would have taken it down to 1200 and I would buy back up again. Do I think that we might have something for tomorrow? Well, alright. But at some point, it has to have some kind of pullback. Alright. So today was one of them. The other question is, I have given you a hint already. I don't know if you have gotten the hint, but where is that day? There is a day called 1st of January. That doesn't work on US 30 last year at least. Nah, well, okay. US 30 back in... Still didn't work that much. Okay, so at least on yens and dollars, there's going to be a fall out here. But okay. Apart from that, it's still an uptrend. It's still healthy. It's still okay. Still doesn't bother me too much. And I would be happy to bring it back up. That's all. It's a Santa rally. Yeah. Quite good. Hi, Ivan. Thanks for the video. Hi, Chan. Victor, can I just say something? I know you're new to me. Can I just say something for you, if you're still here? If you are still here. If not, if Victor just went, I'm sorry for leaving him out. Could you see USD CAD? I can look at USD CAD. I know people have been selling that one. Cool. So it's still a healthy uptrend, Mohammed. It still has gone below the S1, cool, but I don't know how much they use pivot points, but still okay. So if you are a buyer, you haven't really gotten your price. If this is really a bullish breakout, and it's going to be a breakout, this is your double bottom, and that's your head, top, whatever thing here. So you would like the price to come down to 128. That's a bit high, but it's still something. If this is truly a reversal. But other than that, I said something yesterday that I think you guys remember. All right, perfect. This is just in retrospective. I'm not making you do what I'm telling you. I'm not making you think that this is what you should have done. I'm just reacting to what the market actually did. But I said, if that price didn't work out, I said 130 or 130.5. I said up in this area. Shoot me if I'm wrong, but that's where I think I remember. So it's a little bit below. It's 50 pips below, so I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't go well. Victor! Alright, I only have 5 pip. I only have 5 likes today. Okay. Alright. I'll do better. That's a sell, but it could have been a sell. And now we're setting up the buyers to potentially take it higher. And if they kind of win, we don't know. But what are you going to do as a seller then? Are you going to sell it again tomorrow? Yeah, you could. I don't like you. This is very aggressive. Oh, it's 100 pips up. Okay. I don't want you to do this trade, but you can. But I'm not going to take credit for it. I'm not going to celebrate you. I'm just going to say, okay, cool, you did. Something like that. Something of that caliber. And if it doesn't happen, cool. And just take your stop loss to tight and have fun. Yeah, you said stop loss in that area. Yeah. All right. USD oil. Okay, here we also have a loss. Okay, let's talk about the losses then. Can anyone guess how much I've lost today in percentages? Does anyone have any idea of how much 10 trades have impact on my account? It's actually quite a lot of trades, by the way. I would have loved to have been that low. I'm just going to talk about oil soon. We now have kind of a change of trend, to be honest. I don't like this lower low, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower high. And I think that technically that's what it's supposed to go to. Okay? So technically we're supposed to go lower here. But if it breaks above 48, we are bullish again. Okay? I'm going to leave some clues for you. 50 pips stop loss, 80 pips gain. No, it was actually a couple of, it was actually some percentages. It was actually whole percentages, not necessarily just 0.0 something. Because if I took 0.1% per trade and you have 10 trades or more, I can't remember all the trades. If it was 20 trades, 2 trades per trade per pair, we're talking at least 2%. So probably, but it doesn't hurt me. Don't care, because I have gained. How much have I gained now this season? I haven't really been open about this. I don't really want to be open about it, but I can say it's somewhere between 50 and 100. So I took away 2. All right. How's it going, Herman? Happy to have you here. Oh, Victor is here. All right, cool. Now you have it. Victor, I just want to say to you, I'm not going to sell you my strategy or anything at all. I just want all the new guys, sometimes the new guys come by, so I want to say something to the new guys. My value to you as a new person in my group, I want your trading to be carefree. I would say today I have had 2% loss. I have had over 10 stop losses, and this is what your motion should be. This is for everyone. I know some of you freak out if I tell you that I have lost. Well, it's less risk though. But how many pips can it be? It's 500 pips. I've lost 500 pips today. Can you take that without going crazy? That is some of the secret to trading. The other thing is, fundamentally, what does that mean? That means the central bank still wants this market to rise and dollar to go weaken and US oil to go up. So even though now we have a fall today, it doesn't bother me because I know there is going to be future profits. And also, whatever happened today might just be a bump in the road. It can also be something that starts selling off. But now, I also want you guys to be more conservative. I also want you guys to be less aggressive. Because right now, what is going to happen now, we don't know. It's a bit unknown. And when it's unknown for me, I back off. And that's how I preserve myself and my trades. Also, I don't go for sells now. Why don't I go for sells now? Because my bias is up. And I think I had this time today with Hardik. He's a new guy in my mentorship group. And I told him, I can't remember what it was. Was it USD CAD somewhere? I don't know what it was. Let's take that as an example. Here, that is a bearish setup here. That's a bearish price to sell from. And this is a bullish price. At this given moment, 19th of October at 1800, probably Monday evening, it can be both bullish and bearish at the same time. Okay? So I just want you to choose one direction. That's how I have found profitability in my trading. So then I will take away the losses, take away the confusion of where this price is going. And then, for me, what I do myself, I follow trends. So, if we are, and I use pivot points. So if we are now selling, we have a bearish on USD CAD, on US dollar. We're thinking we're going to sell it for November, from November. then every single day since 4th of November, we're looking for sell setups, sell setups, sell setups, sell setups, sell setups, sell setups. And this has been a nice streak until we hit 127,300. Done. Now, this move, cool. But we took profit here. And what is that trade? The best trade is 400 pips. And that's how I gain 10,000 pips. 10,000 pips. But yeah, boom. That oil drop shocked me. All right, cool. DXY should go south, you mean? Well, yeah. This actually looks like almost like USD CAD, by the way. Let's take it up. First of all, that is your first resistance. And at this point, it is bullish. Then we'll look at this one and we're thinking, okay, what is this then? Is this a break above? Is this a break below? So for me, that is a double bottom. This is now the retest before we go, if we're supposed to go higher. So we still have room to fall before we really have the test. So all depends on what do we do around 90. Do we continue lower or do we continue higher? I don't know that future. My bias says we're going to go lower. Technical analysis might do other things. But what I will tell you right now, risk has just gone up because it didn't hold this area. All right, on the 4 hour. Maybe on the 1 hour it does, but I don't really live on the 1 hour. Okay. But yeah, it's 100% retracement. That's really bad for bulls. But really, where they're supposed to get in? At 90.12. Cool. Yeah, I know that you want to go lower. But I just want to say that I don't know at the moment. And I think I should be allowed, not just should be allowed, but I just want to be open about that because I'm very firm with you guys. I want to be very firm with you where you should be doing. I was very firm with you guys too, just as well. We don't buy dollar. For whatever reason, we don't buy dollar. Because fundamentally, seasonality, everything says we shouldn't be buying dollar. And then we have a day where we have a bump. What do? I would love you to have said, take the stop loss, walk away, don't do any more bad trading, and see what the market do. Because if I am right, we might be in worse positions, yes. But if I'm right, we are going to trend for this rest of this week. It just depends at what given time are we going to make this new lower low on DXY. Another scenario that I have, we might just make a little bit of a lower low on DXY before we reverse. Because 1st of January is coming, and have that in mind, it might not be as what you think it would be. Okay. And this is actually a first warning sign. That's all. That's a first warning sign. And which price did it come down to? It didn't. Okay, so it just came down to that one. And when that happens, yeah, cool. That supports the buy zone actually. But okay, cool. Hi, Tiger. Can we say now Australian dollar is in a downtrend? Okay. I am going to take you for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Up, up, up. Support, down. Where is it now? Yes, I believe that if this price of 75.80 is holding, we're going to go south. Yes, but fundamentally, that doesn't agree with what I think, because the Fed, the stimulus, the market, so to say, want this to go higher. So it's really the only thing that can really drive this down is something called fear, which is a very strong indicator for something. It's very late to buy here, by the way. But fear, if fear comes into the market again tomorrow, this might go lower. But until then, we are going to go higher. I have been very happy about this before, but it's at the wrong time. You also need timing. If this was 1st of January, I would be dancing on the tables. Now, 21st of December, I'm like, I don't think this is right. It feels off and wrong. But yeah, sure. Sell it if you want to. I'm not going to stop you from not selling it. I shouldn't tell you to do anything at all. But for my personal opinion, I wouldn't sell it. That's all. Where's the hammer rejection? What do you mean? Tell me. But Tiger, have you been buying dollars since 4th of November? Peter asked if I should place trades in the next 2 weeks. Yes, I will. What was it last year? Australian dollar moved 180 pips up from this week until the end of the year. 180 pips up. So there's still pips to do. It doesn't die. In Norway, 24th is the Christmas Eve. Apparently it's 25th in everywhere else in the world, apparently. And some Mexicans are celebrating on 16th. But anyways. Yeah. Now I'm saying if it breaks above 75.80, it is up. Okay, Tiger, do you buy dollar ever since? Did you buy Australian dollar, or did you buy Australian dollar, US dollar, or did you sell Australian dollar, US dollar? I'm sorry that I framed that wrongly, because if you bought up, you are absolutely right. If you have been selling, you're absolutely wrong. All right, okay, all right. That okay. So we shall see. Dollar looks very weak at the moment. No jokes about that. And I think maybe this was a shaking of the banana tree that I didn't like, but we really have bad entries here now. If we're gonna go buy now. All right, cool. You bought American. Yeah, okay, then you are off. I'm sorry, Tiger. I'm sorry that you have maybe you have made money for that matter, but not only. Well, let's take it differently. Let's take it back. Take you back to this day called, is 19th? No, 16th, 15th, 15th here. This day, 15th of March. What happened? For those of you who have watched my videos, it's very easy for you to answer. What happened 15th of March 2020 that made you needing to rethink all of your investments? Yes. And I'm going to teach you a lesson now. Not to teach you a lesson that way, but sorry, that sounds bad, but I'm going to give you some tips and advice. What happened 15th of March? I want answers. COVID. Wrong. Not correct answer. Yes, but not correct answer. Abbas, you have it? Do I really need to do a Google thing for you? 15th March 2020. What happened? Okay. What really happened? Let's go to Fed then. The Federal Reserve issued an FOMC statement. What the heck is going on here, people? FOMC did an emergency meeting. What is going on? And in that day, they lowered the target range for federal funds to 0 to 1/4. What on earth does that mean at all? As well, they were starting to buy treasury securities by at least 500 billion and mortgage-backed securities for 200 billion. What does that mean? That means, people, the USD dollar is going to fall, until 2% target. What is that? CPI or core CPI. Core CPI. Where do you find that? You find that on these economic calendar pages. All right. This is where you find CPI. And when? Probably in the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe 2023. So, dollar is going to weaken. Dollar is going to weaken until 2023. This one is going to rise until 2023. And yes, there will be some pullbacks, and it might be just in a straight line, but that's the reason, and that's what you should learn from 2020. And it should have given you, give or take, 1,500 pips from the first point. I believe you should have been a bull per trade. Probably also Australian Bank did some. Emmanuel Udeke, you are my hero today. You have really understood. So, lockdown? No. Weak dollar, US interest rate, very good savvy. Until when? 20-something. The only thing we know that the Fed has said a couple of times now, first it wants 2% inflation. Now it wants 3% probably. So now it's even more extended. So this thing is going to happen. And you know what I call it? I call it free money. I just call it free money. Right? So this move today, or this move the other day where it fell 300 pips back in September, is just a short-term thing. Right? And this was just a preparation for the election. And after the election and Biden won, we have risen. Because it's supposed to rise. And then, but it's not only dollar, is it? Euro dollar has done the same thing. Euro dollar has risen 1500, that's well. Pound has risen. Gold has risen. Silver has risen. Pound yen has risen. New Zealand has risen. USD dollar has fallen. USD CAD has fallen. Australian yen, CAD yen, Euro yen, Pound yen. You get my point? Cool, this is a bit more sideways though. So if you are in my group, you are not allowed to buy dollar. Until I told you so. Maybe 1st of January you're allowed to. Maybe that's the only day you're allowed to in the whole entire 2021 you're allowed to buy the dollar. At any other given day, we're not buying dollar. Okay? And then 1st of January, I hope to plan a fall. I don't know how long fall will fall, but a fall. And once we see a reversal, like down here again, like that fall, we're going to take it back up again. And that's how you make money, people. Bring it on. Are you wondering how I got 10,000 pips in November? No, Abbas, not necessarily my group, but my YouTube community right now. Those people who are here right now, I might be taken down because banks doesn't like me. But I'm just telling you the banks, what they are supposed to do. Because the central bank tells the market, aka the banks, what to do. They do the research. They look into the economic of the how the economy is doing, what the central bank wants. They do fundamental analysis and come up with an answer. And probably the most likely answer right now is dollar weakness until whatever the Fed figures it out. All right? Now, retail traders. Is that you? I don't know. But if you buy dollar in such a market, you haven't done your job. So congratulations, I just did your job. And I'm happy that you're up. You think we're going to test 74, 66 before going up? Maybe not. I think that's too low. I don't think we're going to back down there. I don't think we're going to back down there, no. It's either up now or it's dead. Because people say are crazy being minority, but don't be retail trader. We do mistake, but the direction is clear. Yes. And if you can just get your direction clear, there is one less mistake to be done. And you can, and then you can say that, oh, everything went bad, I lost all the money and all those blah, 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 blah. Yes, true. But overall, if you with 1,000 pip stop loss just bought blindly, you would probably make more money than not. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that's where the market is. There is also traders in this world that just buys. Doesn't matter about the price, just buys. Just because it's a Monday and it is December. Just because of that day they are buying. They don't look at price, they don't look if it's high or low or whatever, which day it is, no, which price it is, don't care. It's going to go higher. And for those who just gave it 11 likes today, I am very grateful for you guys. I love you guys. What are you guys up for now? Is it more talking about how you should be trading and what you should be doing as a profitable Forex trader? That's up to you. But for me, nobody told me this. Right? You people, of all people, are very lucky. I didn't have what you have right now. I feel I'm on fire. I feel that I am here to be with you so we together then can potentially make more money. Well, it all depends on how you trade. But that's my goal, to teach you in the direction. You have to make the decisions. I can't just make it for them. Sometimes we all make stupid decisions, and sometimes we make good decisions. But my core thing is if you follow the central bank, if you sell the dollar, if you do your research, if you then don't want to buy dollar, you stay away maybe in January, beginning of January at least, maybe take the price back up second week of January. There is going to be a bullish run on euro in January. I just can't tell you when and where, at what price, but it might stop before you think. And all of a sudden we might fall again. Today showed that the market can go risk off all over sudden. There was no reversal pattern. There was no indication other than fall, because it was surprised by the news. So, 1st of January, you can do absolutely the same thing. Pound is getting over my nerve. Robert Sudiak, thank you very much. The fact that the ECB is buying bonds assets, so euro strong, Fed wanted weak, that's also the difference. If the Fed sends the dollar down, sends the interest rate down, that also goes dollar down. But if euro does the same thing, it goes up. The difference is the one is a safe haven, the other one isn't. You have to be faster than that. So, if anyone to be inside my brain, that's okay. That's cool. Abbas wants that. Cool. And I do see, Abbas, that you are part of my community. I will take a couple of more pairs while I figure out something else to rant about. Anyone in the USD yen? Maybe not. Anyone into New Zealand yen? That's a new lower low, by the way. Straightforward. The only question is it going to be a fake out, as you guys call it in the retail trader world? Or is it going to hold? I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's definitely not bullish at this current price. AJ, Bitcoin. BTC. Okay, BTC. I don't know anything about Bitcoin. But let's see if we can find some Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to June. So this Fed guy says buy. I will only look for buy prices on this prayer. Okay, so let's go. Buy. 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 Probably stop loss. Buy. Nothing. Nothing. Buy. Oops, I was wrong. And there we are. Okay. How, if I then take away my pivot points, how does that look like for you? It looks uptrend. It looks uptrend. It looks like a pause, and it looks like good entries to buy again. What does this mean? It means, let's see, take profit. That's what it says. I don't know about what it does in January. I don't really care what it does in January. I don't really know what it does in December. But what I do know is, ladies and gentlemen, that is the top for this month. Now, I would like this to come back down here and then continue higher as a technician. Okay, kind of the same thing here, like that, like that, like that. That's what I want to see. So right now I would be out of Bitcoin, and then he can do whatever he wants to do, but that's kind of the shenanigan. I also remember it fell some years as well, back in around January. I don't know which year it was, but probably not then. Okay, cool. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't January then. Yeah, here, 2018. Fell, but it doesn't need to. So cool. That's all. The crazy Bitcoin, you're like wondering, what should I have done? Well, if you just follow the plan, mate, you just buy when it comes to the buy zone. We just buy when it comes to the buy zone. You missed that one. It's not that bad. All right? It's not that difficult. Right now, it's too high. The other question is that a new buy price? Yes, that's a new buy price. From this perspective, would I do it? Should I do it? Is it too risky? Is it too high? Yeah, probably. But you know what that is? The aggressive buy price for January. The next question is, does it go higher, come back? It will do the same again. Cool. I just dedunked Bitcoin for you in a bullish way. Another thing that can happen, price can come back down here and then continue higher again. So that is plan A and plan B. I plan 22.5 and then up. Okay. Cool. We have, yeah, 50. So, like, yeah, cool. There's nothing more to do here on Bitcoin. It's actually very nice. Stress-free trading, as I call it. Australian yen. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. What is that? Boom. Taking profit, people. Taking profit. Okay? So, what are you going to do then? Nah. I'm going to buy some Christmas gifts. I'm going to buy some nice cards and some nice houses, depending on how much money you did get from this move. But that's where you should have been. Now it's kind of late. This is where you build wealth. This is where you lose it. You're welcome. All right. So for everyone who has just joined here, I'm just going to give you one little thing of appreciation. Is that you can join my Discord channel. And now you're wondering, man, why should we go to a Discord channel? Well, if you want to talk to me and my trades, that's all. Just for you, if you want to. And then we can have more fun, because I kind of need to have different things to do. Today it's 6 p.m. now. I should be having dinner now soon to celebrate my profits. Yeah, I can give you some cola. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Okay, so if you want to become a Forex trader in my group, if you want to become a successful Forex trader, I think that you should either seek knowledge through that site, or you can follow me. I want to succeed and I want you to have profits. We have had an amazing November, an amazing beginning of December. Now it's just catching a bit icing on the cake. And if you then feel like you need knowledge, you need help, you can come to my Discord channel. I will try to help you out for free as much as I have time, because I do have other things to do as well. So until next time, don't risk money you can afford to lose. Don't go into trades I haven't told you to do. And I know there's people here that goes against what I say. I do tell them, and I'm pretty sure I'm right every single time. So it all depends. It all comes from 7 years of struggling, pain, losses, crying, being alone, and now you have me to help you out for free. Take advantage of it. And I see you because we are going to trade for the next 20 years together. Boom. Robert says he can't text me. That's very interesting. But okay, go to send me an email. Steve Anderson, well, welcome to war. All right, cool. 2020 will be even better than 2020. Don't forget to like the live if you want it.